The story of Jeffrey Epstein has fascinated the world for years. A financier with access to the most powerful circles, Epstein's life and activities have raised questions about wealth, influence, and secrecy. But investigative journalist Whitney Webb has taken a deeper look at this story, exploring the connections and networks that shaped Epstein's world. Whitney Webb is known for her careful, evidence-based reporting. She examines public records, court documents, and credible sources to uncover how networks of influence operate. Webb doesn't rely on rumor. Her work is built on research and verification, making her one of the most trusted voices in investigative journalism today. Epstein's case made headlines in 2008 and again in 2019. He was convicted of crimes involving minors and later arrested on federal charges. His death in custody left many questions unanswered, and the public has been left wondering about the full scope of his operations. Webb's reporting helps provide context, showing how Epstein's financial and social networks functioned. Her work highlights how Epstein built influence and connections across politics, finance, and society. This includes his relationships with high-profile figures and institutions. Webb examines these networks to show how power and privilege can sometimes shield people from scrutiny. Importantly, she focuses on documented facts without speculation or accusations. What makes Webb's reporting compelling is the broader perspective she provides. Epstein's story is not just about one individual. It's about the systems, structures, and networks that allow people to gain influence. By following public documents, court filings, and verified sources, Webb paints a picture of how wealth and social access operate behind the scenes. For viewers, this work is a reminder to think critically about influence and accountability. It shows the importance of transparency in institutions, the power of investigative journalism, and the value of evidence-based reporting. Webb's reporting doesn't sensationalize, it informs. It allows the public to understand complex networks and to ask thoughtful questions about power and privilege. While Epstein's life ended, the implications of his networks remain. Webb's investigations continue to provide insight into the systems around him, revealing lessons about influence, society, and responsibility. For anyone interested in understanding how power works behind the headlines, her work is a critical resource. In short, Whitney Webb offers a fact-based, in-depth look into one of the most high-profile cases of recent decades. Her reporting is compelling, dramatic, and informative, perfect for viewers who want to understand the Epstein story beyond the rumors. This story reminds us that investigative journalism matters, not just for exposing wrongdoing, but for helping the public make sense of complex systems. Whitney Webb's work exemplifies this approach, combining research, clarity, and responsible reporting to illuminate the story of Epstein and the networks around him.